Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we've got ourselves a little bit of an awkward situation here. We need to deal with this Catholic uprising, and we don't have that mathematically squared away yet. The Ashari uprising we should get to fairly quickly. We're going to be arriving over here pretty soon, which makes me think that we might not actually want to head in over this way with these lads. We might want to go somewhere else, because these guys, they're going to be turning up over here eventually. And they're not selected. There we go. They're going to be turning up over here in 4 months. I feel like that's good enough to deal with this area. So I'm thinking right now that this force, Kingdom of Nicaea here is Ashari. Kingdom of Serbia is Catholic. We might want to come in and start slow sieging over here, or just dealing with some of these units. So that would mean that these guys would embark, and they would look to come in here. They would arrive there in 5 months. That seems okay. I think that we do absolutely need to focus on this Catholic uprising. If we lose that, problems ensue. I mean, we'll have the Empire titles, so we'll be able to conquer it back, but it would take a while, and I would really prefer not to do that. Now, of course, we do have this situation down here, and we are waiting on some additional gathering here. We'll give it some time. And we do have these guys nearby. I would very much like to deal with that. So we've got about 30 days here. These guys are gathering allegedly for 4 months. So that seems okay. Are there any mercs that we could bring in? I think we hired all of them. We absolutely did. We hired every single merc on the books. That's fine. So these guys are making their way around. They're going to attack the Catholics up here, and this is almost half of their overall army. They've got 87,000 troops. This is 30,000. Almost half is right here. So that's wonderful. And we'll be arriving over here shortly. The real question is, how are we going to handle being pulled all of these different directions, right? So we've got these gathers underway. Each of these days is very, very long, so that's going to be a thing. We just lost the Siege of Brest, which is unfortunate, and also Murom. So I believe both of those are up over here. Well, losing those sieges is, of course, problematic for us. So we've arrived here right now. I'm going to stop this movement, actually, and we are going to station besiegers right here. We're going to start taking that back, and then we're going to head on over and fight these guys. We need to absolutely be pulling back on this situation. 110,000%. So that's looking okay for now. Now we've got these guys down here. We've got about 11,000, 12,000 currently. We need to continue to gain additional forces here. Okay. These guys are still on their way over, and they're going to be embarking eventually. These guys are sailing around, and they're going to be arriving up over here, also in the category of eventually. Now, we're winning this battle, and that seems okay. We'll win that quite easily. And that'll pull back this war score a little bit. So that's stack wiped. We do have all of these merc contracts expiring. We're going to extend them. Every single one of them. We've got plenty of gold to throw at this. So that is all seeming fine. Yeah, these are both extended. So that seems good. I want to next come after this up here. So we're going to head up this way. And we're going to come after this force. It's not going to be worth a whole lot, but that's okay for now. And 3 years on this siege, I mean, that's going to take a long time, but we need to start pulling that back. No doubt about it. These guys are so far away, but they're about to start actually making some amount of movement, which is good. So these guys are, of course, embarking. And once they get done there, that will be relatively fine. Now, this situation down here, we've got about 33,000 troops, and that's okay. I'm going to let them continue to gather for a little bit here. We've now got about 40,000 troops here. This is looking good. I think we've got enough. So we're going to stop gathering, and we're going to head up and look to eliminate this force. Okay. Now, the main problem is the Catholics, right? We need to sail around over this direction. They're coming in here right now. I'm not sure exactly where they're going to be. But we absolutely need to get in here and take care of them. So these guys have embarked. They are sailing around. They are going to be heading up over this way. So that's looking fine. They will arrive here in 3 months. These guys, they are going to arrive over here in, eventually, 58 days? Okay, that's definitely improvements. Definitely improvements. So we're going to wander up over here. Looking decent. 89? Oof. We gotta get that handled. It's taking us so long to get around anywhere. So long. We'll summon the physician. We need to fight over here. We'll arrive in 30 days. A soft approach is best. Okay. 89 still? Okay. We're just trying to move right now. It's taking us so long to get to where we need to be. So we're going to be sailing upriver over here. And yeah, we're going to be taking this river up over here. We're 43 days away from that. Okay. We're going to be attacking up over here. We're going to leave a besieging force here. We're so close to making our way in. So we're going to attack them here. That's going to be in 8 days. They're going to pile in here, but I don't think that they're going to win that. They don't think that either. So that looks good. We exposed a secret. Sure. I want to station besiegers here, and the rest of our force is going to head up and eliminate these guys. Okay. Summon the physician. Impressive, send my regards. A soft approach is best. Oof. We're going to lose this fight. That's really, really bad. We need to not lose that fight. We have landed here, so this is dealt with. Okay. This is such a bad situation, and the reason why is because our forces are just nowhere near where they need to be, right? Now we're going to attack over here. That is going to hopefully help offset the loss there, but this is going to be grim. We're going to retreat right now. What's that going to put us at? Okay, that's only 1% war score. So that's not too bad. These guys are done here, and I want them to, I think, embark and come up over here. So this guy's down to 72,000 troops. We're retreating back to here. That's fine. Ah, we lost our leader here. And we can't put a new one in until we're done retreating. So this is really bad up over here. Like, really, really bad. But we can get these sieges done over this way. This is handled. This peasant uprising situation is absolutely okay right now. So we're going to walk in over this way and deal with these guys. No problem. This is the populist uprising. Okay, so that's part of the Ashari uprising over here. Noted. This defeat was grim. We can come up over here and fight these guys. That is absolutely vital. How are we doing on these slow sieges? I really wish our allies would utilize some of their siege weapons that they have and siege back some of this. That would be really nice. They've got siege weapons. They're just not doing it. Okay. We did, however, bring this back to 83%. What siege was this? Ah, this siege. They did actually use their siege weapons there. So that is good. Where else do we need to go take back? Up over here? Yes. Okay. So that's fine. Once again, I would really like it if they would use their siege weapons to help take this area back, but, you know, they don't seem interested, so there's that. So we pulled this back to 83 at this time. These guys are about to finish their retreat, and we're going to go deal with this. Unfortunately, these guys are going to finish their siege. So we're going to head up over here and fight. And that'll be fine. But we need to come back up over this way. Allies are on their way in. The question is, how much are they going to get out of this? They're at 115 right now. And we're absolutely going to win this battle. That's 94%. Okay. We would really like to get this finished. Unfortunately, well, there's a force here. They do have bombards. They're actually helping. Okay, good. That is a really, really good sign. So we need to come down over here and continue to siege over this way. I want to check in on this force over here. Yep. So this is going to be dealt with very shortly. A soft approach is best. We're at 94 here. Oof. Okay. Okay. This war is now over. We'll enforce those demands. Beautiful. So we need to head out over this direction, leave somebody here, and go take out this army. But that's not the biggest concern as of right now. The biggest concern at this moment is dealing with the force here. 40 days, 2 months. Okay, let's go. We're going to continue to reinforce on the way. How's this siege? 19 days. Okay. We're making good progress here. 13 days. 10, 9, 8. What are we doing with this force? How are we doing? We're going to arrive there in 28 days. Cool. We might be able to pull this back. I'm going to raise some additional forces right up over here. We'll raise anything we can, although I don't really expect there to be much there, but we do have reinforcements kind of nearby. So that is hopefully going to be okay. We're going to start a slow siege here. I want these guys to be fast sieging. We can probably win this even with because of our troop quality. We can probably win this even with their numerical advantage. So let's head in here and win that battle. That looks good. And we're on our way in over here. So we're down to minus 85 at this point. That is looking pretty solid. And where do we want to send these guys? Well, probably in the same direction that these guys are going. So we're going to head up over to here. Okay. This is a separate force attacking over here. Mildly awkward. And now they're all piling in here. Our reinforcements are not coming with us. So that's very awkward. Oh, here come our reinforcements. Okay, perfect. I think we've got this. Maybe. They're actually on their way. We're going to reinforce with this 4K, although it's not very much. But yeah, reinforcements are actually on their way in over here. I think we might have this under control. So they've got 52,000 troops, and that's primarily located here. We have forces on the way in over this way, and we have arrived back over here. And we're slow sieging this right now. That's going to be 14 months. Now, we need to take a look at what all is going on up here. Okay. There's this location. I'm going to send these guys down to slow siege here. Okay. How many armies do they actually have left? I don't think it's many. 14 months is a long time, though. And we're currently losing this fight, but reinforcements are piling in here. We should be okay on that front. We're going to continue to work through over this way. And this is sieged back. I want to come down and fight here. 92% currently. But this is going to be a big gain for us. Winning this battle is going to be okay. Any moment now. 79. Okay, beautiful. So we're going to head up over here, and we're going to do multiple besieging stations. And one of our forces, of course, this smaller force, is intended to head to here. So let's go do that. That'll be fine. 79% is a much, much better position for us. Now, they have 44,000 troops still. Where is the populist leader? He is currently located here. Where are those 44,000 troops? Well, there's 4,000 here. That's 10% of them. I want these guys to immediately start heading there. Okay. This down here is all Arabian forces. So that is all fine. We don't actually care about those at this juncture. We're interested in Catholic forces, and the majority of them are still here. We did not stack wipe this, so that's understood. But we want to go and station besiegers down this direction. Where are you going? Why are you going here? No. No, you go here. The smaller force goes down there. Only these guys go down here. Okay, there we go. Cool. So that'll do for now. We've raised up another good chunk of forces here. Actually, no, those are mostly allied. That's understood. Okay. So we're sailing around this way. Are we making any actual progress up here? We are. So that looks good. I think we've got this under control, but it's close. That was a really, really close one. Okay, so they're coming down this way. Understood. We're going to station besiegers here. And then I'm going to split this force in half and then in half again. They're going to go up here, and then we're going to grab the majority of these forces. So I want to grab everybody that's here. I don't want these guys. Actually, I don't want these guys. I don't want these guys. These guys are going to group together, and we're going to start walking down this direction to stop them from doing this siege, which they're going to get done in 12 days, which is obnoxious, but they have siege weapons. So, you know, that's kind of expected. Okay, checking down over here. We've got this under control. I'm going to split this force in half. They're going to come down over here, and then in half again, and they're going to come down over here. These guys, of course, are going to need to continue to push through this area. And then we're going to station besiegers up here. There we go. And we're going to come up this way and get all of that under control. Yes, they did indeed come down here and take that location, but we've got a lot of forces swarming around here. We'll catch them, and we have reinforcements nearby. I'm hoping that we stack wipe this, but we'll see. Winning this battle alone would be a big deal. So that's good. Sure. Show you win. Perfect. Okay. So we won that battle, and we're at 83. Right, but we're going to take this back quite quickly. That looks fine. I do want to come out over this direction and see what we've got going on here. Okay, so I'm going to station besiegers here. Not enough soldiers to split off. Okay, so this is fine for now. We're going to get those under control. This is not done just yet. So that's fine. We've got another 22,000 troops here. And that looks okay. So we have additional victories. And I do want to come back over here. Perfect. So we're still working on that. That looks fine. Allied forces are kind of running around over here. We're going to get this back eventually. 4 months right now. Noted. I'm going to station besiegers here. And the rest of our forces are going to pursue down this direction. They're going to have that done in 8 months, so this will be done in 7. That seems okay. Cool. And this is going to be done in 4. Up over here, this is going to be done in 6 and 3 years. Okay. Well, that seems absolutely fine. We're going to run at them down here. This guy gains an unpressed claim. Yeah. We've got a lot of problems right now. No doubt about that. I want to hop back over this way and continue sieging some of this territory. We're positive over here it's actually impossible mathematically for these guys to win at this point. Is it mathematically impossible for these to win? Almost is the answer. It's almost mathematically impossible, but not quite. And it will never quite get there. Unfortunately, they're making really solid progress on this siege, putting them at 98% war score. But we're going to come in and fight them here, and all we need to do is flip back one of these locations, which we're certainly going to do. We didn't actually catch them. Let's station besiegers here. And we have to chase these. Okay, so over we go. And we're going to catch nothing at all. Absolutely nothing there. We're going to head up this way, and we'll catch something. Perfect. That should stack wipe. 83. Okay, so we successfully finished a siege. It was this siege. Perfect. We're going to group them up over here. I'm going to stop gathering here, and I would love to pursue these guys, but we're not going to get there in time, obviously. So how many locations do they actually have occupied? Not that many. Vladimir out over here. Noted. We'll embark, and we'll head over. Okay. So we're going to get a stack wipe here. Beautiful. And we're going to continue to pursue these forces. Okay. 62 now. Wonderful. So we're kind of pulling this back. That sounds great. Let's pull these guys over to here. Consolidate all of that together. And our mercs are expiring. I'm going to extend them one more time. We're probably not going to extend them again after this. But I do still want them for now. We've hired every merc on the planet, and we still want them. So let's get all of these extended. I wish there was a way to just extend all. That would be nice. Okay. Did I miss any of these? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. So we're down to 58 at this point, and that's looking solid. These guys are, of course, pursuing these soldiers up this way. I'm assuming they're going to come up here. And we're looking to do more stack wiping. So they're down to 13,000 troops at this point. And this guy himself has 5,000. So there's 2,000 here. And where's the other 3,000, I wonder? Well, we're sieging back here. That looks okay. This is all under control at this point. So let's send these lads out over here. Okay. This is under control. So we can send these out over this way as well. So they've got 2,000 troops here. I'm not sure where the other 3,000 Catholic troops are. Here's 2,500 of them. Okay, so that's probably pretty much all of them. So we're going to catch this force. It's likely to get stack wiped. That looks great. This war is over. We managed to do it, but it was close. It was really close. So we're going to have these guys come back over here. I don't want to let this force get away by any means. And we're going to head up over here and get some sieging done. Perfect. So I think all we need to do at this point is eliminate this force and... Wrong populist uprising. Eliminate this force. He would have another 1,000 around somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where, but we do need to continue to siege through here. So that's fine. This is low priority at this point, but we've got this pretty under control, I feel like. Okay, I'm going to group these guys together. And we could come chase this force. It'll take us 4 months to get there. We'll probably miss. They'll probably move by the time we get there. But that seems absolutely fine for now. I'm going to group these guys together. We're coming up to fight this force. And that seems okay. We lost the siege of Xanthia. Yep, that's absolutely fine. We're just going to continue to push through over here and get occupations for the time being. And this force will be done in 7 months. This force will be done in allegedly 4 years. Well, we'll give that some time. And that'll be okay. That was really, really close to going very badly. I'm not going to lie. But we've got this under control at this point. So no problem. We're going to continue to siege up this direction. And we're just heading for their capital up over here. So next up, I think we'll go for Iskaf over here. It's awkwardly on the other side of the river. And we did just lose our leader here. We'll put this guy in charge for now. Okay. So let's check in on these guys up here. We did indeed win that battle, and these are going to arrive up over here. I'm surprised they got here this quickly, to be honest. So, this guy still has 1,044 troops. And the question is, where? If we can eliminate those 1,000 troops, that would solve the problem single-handedly. So let's just scan over our empire and see if we can locate them. It's easy to lose 1,000 troops in this empire. No doubt about it. Maybe somewhere up over here? 7482 or 7842 here, but those are royal troops, or not royal troops, noble troops. So that's definitely not it. 2121, this is part of the Ashari uprising, though. I have no idea. Is this them? It's here. Okay. Noted. So these guys are currently coming in here. Let's just have them go all the way over to here. They'll be there in 3 months. That sounds good. So now we should be able to just focus on this force. This war should be over. Completely and totally at this point. So we're going to head down over here. The game is definitely running faster at this point now, too, now that there's a lot less going on. We need a new tax collector, and that will be, say, this guy. Looks good. And let's just get Baghdad taken over. We're at plus 46% over here at this point, so that's looking solid. Can we actually get there without winning more battles? Maybe. We maybe can. So Baghdad's got 3 castles to siege here. That's fine. We'll get that done. And we must politely decline. Cool. So there's this battle completed. We're up to 50% war score, and yeah, we can get enough. We can definitely get enough. That looks good. Unless they get 14% more war score. So we'll see what ends up happening with that. Now, we've got this war completed, as expected. We eliminated the leader's troops, so that's what we needed to do there. This war's over. Now, all we need to do is focus on this one. I'm not going to put troops down just yet, but we're just going to hop in over here. We're at 65% war score now. All we have to do is wrap this up, and a little sieging, a little battle, that'll all be fine. So we're going to head up over here. 62% war score. They're going to finish this siege, which is going to be a little bit for them. 66. We're going to, I think, swap positions here. Hilarious. That's fine. So we're now at 63% war score. They're at 86. Noted. Okay, that seems fine. I'm going to hop up over here. We're at 74% war score. And we're going to take back this territory. That was instant. And we're going to eliminate this army. So next up, where's the majority of their troops at? Where indeed? Up here. Noted. I don't think I'm going to bother with that. I think we're going to stack wipe this force, head in here, and finish up this siege. I see that they are sieging back some of our territory over here. I'm not too concerned about it. We just need to get another 15% war score. So a couple of sieges here should do the trick. There's that one done. Very, very swift indeed. We're down to 77 because they took this. Very rude. And we do need a diplomacy perk. At this point, I am okay with our mercenaries expiring. So that seems fine. Okay. Up to 89. And we're going to come down over here. They're trying to fight each other over this way. That's great for us. So we grab this. That puts us at 89. And then we take this back. And that might end it. 96, it's close enough. We'll enforce those demands. Beautiful. And just like that, we managed to do it. It was really close. No doubt about it. It was incredibly, incredibly close. I think the closest that they got was 96. But we did it. We got there in the end. It took a while. It definitely delayed us a bit. That was one heck of a rebellion, but we handled it. We got there. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Andy McGar, Ali Lee, Dark Horse, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Tommy, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.